The Volkswagen ID.3. It's a bit like Clark Kent and Superman.
What? What?
No, look, bear with me here. You know when Clark Kent senses danger and he pops off and becomes Superman by just taking off his glasses and wearing his pants outside his trousers?
I do, but I have no idea how you're going to weave that in to VW's electrified future.
Well, right, that's the Volkswagen e-Golf becoming the ID.3. It's like Clark Kent becoming Superman.
Have you been drinking?
Only coffee.
Maybe too much coffee.
Anyway, look, the ID.3 is VW's new take on everyday electric, a slightly bigger than a Golf-sized pure EV that fully embraces all of the advantages.
It's part of a new generation of VW electric vehicles on a whole new electric-only platform called MEB.
That's something to do with Will Smith, isn't it?
No, that's MIB.
Only joking. Due in summer of 2020, it's certainly got an impressive set of statistics. It's a 5-door, 5-seat, rear-wheel drive, pure EV hatchback that looks basically like a slightly couture Golf. There are 3 battery sizes available: small, medium and big, or 45, 58 and 77 kilowatt hours if you're being all technical. There are 2 power levels too, 148 and 201 brake horsepower.
Now, we don't know all the details yet, but the biggest battery should be good for a range of about 340 miles on a full charge. The medium one, 260, and the little one, around 205. And we do know that that medium battery will thump in 161 miles of range in just half an hour if you can hook it up to one of the big public charging points. Although all the DC charging stuff, that's the fast stuff, is an optional extra.
Do you know what? That's pretty good though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the bigger capacity chargers are popping up a bit more now, so they're not the unicorns they once were.
And there'll be loads more of them coming online too as they pop up at things like filling stations around the country. So it's all sounding pretty good, right? And the really good news continues on the inside, where it's just a really nice interior. It's bright, and that's thanks to a massive panoramic sunroof that spans the entire width of the roof.
It's huge.
Cool. It's huge but cool. A couple of simple screens, one in front of the driver, one in the centre console. Lots of haptic feedback sliders. Not many switches in there at all, which I like.
Yeah, and there's also a wicked AR head-up display that projects useful info directly into the driver's field of vision. I know that we've seen stuff like this before, but when you see it working, you know the ID.3 has moved that particular game on a little bit. There's also a distinct lack of central tunnel between the seats, so more room for storage, and you can program your own colour of ambient lighting.
How nice. It's got some other lovely quirky lighting details as well, which I like.
Go on, what are you talking about?
The quirky lighting details.
Oh, yes.
Okay. It seems like VW has realised that EVs need a bit of personality to win hearts and minds. So when you walk up to it, the ID.3 recognises you and it winks the lights briefly. Okay. It also, and I quote, makes a little sound to get you in the mood to get started when you get in, and then it winks when you walk away again.
What kind of little sound? I demand to know.
You know, I'm not sure what sound gets you in the mood to get you started.
I'm not sure you actually want me to answer that question.
I probably don't.
And besides, you only get that kind of joyful pointlessness if you option the keyless advanced locking and starting system and the also optional matrix LED headlights. So don't get too excited.
I know, yeah. Maybe it isn't that cool that all the really nice stuff, the nice little things that you're going to want, you do have to pay extra for.
Don't worry about that. To be honest, the ID.3 really does look like a proper, thoroughly thought out small EV, as you'd expect from Volkswagen.
Yeah, the company has really gone for a practical but slick design, strong performance, fast charging. It looks great, pretty much all you could ask for.
And as we said, full and final specs and details like exact pricing haven't been revealed as yet, but you can bet your bottom dollar that the ID.3 won't feel like a half-cocked effort. VW has put some effort into this car and it shows.
So what's the thinking then? Is this looking like a new breed of EV for the masses? The new people's car, I guess.
Well, it's got a shot, I'll say that. Prices should start from about 25 grand, including the current government grant for the lowest range, lowest power version. And there's lots of options so that you can up that a fair bit.
What I really like though is that VW has resisted the urge to overcomplicate everything with the ID.3, which means that I think this car is going to be a little superhero in the sector.
I can't wait to actually have a go.
Yeah, me too.
This might be the car that tempts a lot of people to try pure EV motoring, and that, my friends, is not a bad thing.
So that's what we know so far about the VW ID.3. But don't forget, for updates, news and just loads of other good stuff, you can check out our more in-depth reviews on electrifying.com, where we are here to clear the air.
And drink coffee.
But not too much.